On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, in a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Get set. First carry here for Jordan James. He's got to gain a 6 there. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's James running right. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now run, James. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Throwing from the gun here. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's across midfield in a game that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Complete out to the right. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Space pass at 35. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pretty throwing here on 1st. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Cardinals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
And he works Knocks it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. First down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Pass it down close. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Intercepted in the end zone.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Get set, get set.
Play action now with Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running with James. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Purdy on the play action. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it an automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. There's a give inside to James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. Oh, the football's loose, and the 49ers get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Flush down out to his left. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
The 27-yard line.
Right now with James. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
They toss this one out to James. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
Get set, get set. Rise up, 21.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. This is James. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, hold it.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals making a one-score game before halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that on his second attempt to get rid of it.
They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Benson once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slows, or do shredding a defense just like that.
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
The 49er first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Purdy. And he'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And that's 49ers football.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Purdy on the play action. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Back to throw it. He makes the catch. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Purdy. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. It's a job well done by that defense. Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that kick.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far.
Number 86. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line of the gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Takes it in at the 21. Big hit on the return to stop it cold. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got room to roam. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
In the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. As this at the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing pole. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers losing by 7. First and 10 from the 32. And motion him out of the backfield left. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he gets this beyond the midfield strike and on the Cardinals side of the field. Second down now, they need 7. Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Sending him on the dive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third and just 2 to go. Setting up to pass. He's got McBride complete. Who has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this win. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.